Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to Callie's in the Kitchen. So on this dreary, cloudy, kind of drizzly day in Bonnie Lake, Washington, I am using this mold, a scallop edge mold that I purchased from 8's not too long ago. I've mixed up 180 grams, 90 of A, 90 of B of my NicPro, which I like for 3D blooms. I'm putting aside maybe 20 grams for my blooming, and I think 20 should be okay, because I'm thinking I am going to put a top coat or back coat, sorry. So I'm just going to put a layer in here, but maybe, you know what, I might actually put more from my white just in case, so I don't have to keep squeezing. I think I'll do 25 grams, and then I'll put the rest in here. So NicPro is a 1-to-1 medium viscosity resin. So today is it's very cold, not very cold, but I had to turn up the heat so that my resin would warm up to 34 degrees. It's probably, well, it was 34 getting on to 35, and then now with decanting it's probably reduced a little bit more. So okay, cool. Last time I poured in this, I think I mixed up 200 grams for the first layer, and it was too much, so I thought I'd do 180. So I think 180 is pretty good for this mold. And oops, I'll talk about the design in just a moment. So I'm going to be good this time and actually go around the edges. I don't usually do this, just to make sure that well, I should use the pointy side of my tool, just to sort of release any bubbles before I pour in my alcohol inks. And today I'm going to use the 8's Resin alcohol inks, the one that's in the pink box, which I will show you momentarily. And I'm using a bunch of different colors to sort of create like a a rainbow kind of color. So let me just get those out, hopefully. Clean up my tool. I've had to use my overhead light because it's kind of dark, so I apologize if there's a glare, but I do need to kind of see what I'm doing, so it's a bit unnerving for you maybe, so I do apologize. Well, that torch isn't very good, so let me keep doing this. Yeah, oops. It's interesting to watch different artists, you know, we all kind of torch differently. Some people do it smooth, I do it really quick and jerky. And I tape my handle so that, you know, because I use it so much, I want to protect it. So this is the 8's Resin alcohol ink, pink box. So I'm going to first start in the center, hopefully, with the yellow. Then I'm going to go, I really don't have a plan. Oh, I didn't poke that one out, so I guess not that one. So I'll do, this next one is Sugil. Pretty. Then I'll do the orange. And I'm going to put in my yellow a little bit more. Okay, then I'm going to go green. Oops, that's not taken out. Oh gosh, I should have prepared myself a little bit better to make sure these were already poked out. Apologies for this. Whoops, squeeze a little too hard there. So completely different color scheme than my sweet friend Dagmar, who actually came up with this beautiful way of dotting your blooms. So, and it was a takeoff on the 8's that Crafty Alex, no, was it Crafty Alex? Oh, I can't remember. Yes, Crafty Alex who came up with the 8's. So, okay, so while that's settling in my cup here of resin, I'm going to do 1, 2, and a teeny weeny bit more since I've got 5 grams, 25 grams in there. I'm going to use my black stick to show you the opacity. So, it's a little lopsided there, gosh darn it. It's so fun to watch artists come up with a design and then people do a takeoff from that. It's just brilliant. So, yeah, I need to stir this a little bit more. So anyway, so Dagmar, and as we call her Daggy, came up with, in addition to the 8's, and I call them Crazy 8's only because I remember the card game Crazy 8's. And then what she did, actually, is she created circles. So, you know, this bloom, this pigment paste, and if you've got the right temperature and you've got the right amount of pigment paste, and you can do all kinds of designs, you know. So I'm pouring my white into my cup here of my piping bag. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm going to put all of my white in my piping bag. It's getting really thick. I kind of moved my temperature to 79 degrees Fahrenheit in my home, and I hope I have enough white. So I guess mine's going to be a green orange. I was hoping to put like purple and other colors like Dagmar did, but this is what it turned out to be. All right, so now I'm going to cut a little bit off my edge right there. Oopsie boopsie. All right, now I might have to hold my right arm, and I'm going to put you on a time lapse while I do the circles and be right back. doing the crazy eights. Now, just so you know, I did ask Dagmar if I could try this because she was so kind enough in her post to show us a video clip of how she pedals this. So because hers was so very cool, I immediately said, "Wonderful job, can I try it?" And she very nicely said yes. So I did get permission from her to do this design. Okay, I lost room over there. Now my only concern for me is that, you know, my streams are very narrow, and sometimes that usually means the bloom won't spread, so we shall see. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. Now I'm noticing that my circles and eights are pretty small. Oops. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Oh, I think my hole needs to be, let me test it again. No, it's coming out okay. I don't know what happened there. I'm noticing that my eights and my circles are really small, so oh boy, we'll see. I'll just do a few circles maybe on the outside. So I have a few eights and I have only room for circles. You know me, I love to just have as much bloom as possible. Wow, those are tiny circles. Okay, now the other thing she did was, okay, I'm going to do this 1, 2, 3, 4. Now she put little dots in each of them. So let's see how those do. I'm already thinking of what color back coat to use. I see some spots that I can put some circles. So feel free to fast forward. I'm just going to continue doing this because some folks do like seeing the whole entire process, which I so appreciate. So I'm just going to continue doing this, and then, whoops, let's see. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think she, if I remember correctly, she put it in these too. Now that might be a little too... Okay, I'm gonna skip that part. What a great idea, and how fun. For me, it's also all about the fun. Oops, here. Oops, too close. Yeah, these are really tiny, Callie. I could have gone bigger, I suppose. I just hope I get a bloom. Just give me a bloom, okay? Resin energy out there. Angels, deities. Give me a nice bloom. Okay. Then, if I remember correctly, she did do the, and I'm going to do it outward. No, I'm going to do it outward. Well, you know what, I'm going to put some more dots in here. Kind of like a circle. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am going to do a swirl, just like that. Not sure. Ooh, I can see some of it blooming. So kind of different kind of bloom. And I might kind of maybe take those out a little bit just to, since there's room like this. And since some of them were thick. Maybe this one in, kind of. There's another 8 right there. Okay. Ooh, looks kind of fun. All right, so I'm going to torch and continue torching, and I will see you for the top coat. Please, please, please bloom. Okay, so it has bloomed. I do not know if I got those circles that Daggy did, so we shall see. It'll just be, might just be a, you know, different kind of pour, different kind of bloom. So I've got here some transparente that I had left over. I haven't used it in a while, so I thought I'd use it as a back coat. I poured according to the Resin Pro app, which is wonderful. It tells you, you know, you say how much resin you need, and then it'll give you how much A and how much B to do. So I did 62.5 A and 37.5 B, because this is like a 1:66 ratio or something. So I would not have been able to figure that out. Okay, so as you saw, I put in some Holbein acrylic primary black. I think just black might be the best color for this. I'm hoping. I'm not going to put glitter because on one of my other ones I did. So I kind of like to experiment on and off and like different colors too. So, okay. So I'm not sure if I did enough of resin, but as long as I just get a coating, it's okay. If it doesn't go to the top of the edge of the mold, I'm okay with that too. It looks like it's just a little shy. Ooh, and it didn't make this very dark, so hopefully that won't be a problem. See, there's still a little bit left in the rim, so I probably could have put in, so that, what's that total? 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So it's about 100, so I could have used probably 120 grams to go to the top. So I'll remember that for next time. Okay, so it's a light colored black. Oh boy, oh boy. Hope it'll show up. Totally different than Daggy's. Daggy, she did a dark black with glitter. So, all right. I will see you for the unmolding. Woo! Okay, so I'm really curious to see how the lighter black back coat, how it does. Actually, let me get a solid background to show, oops, the reveal. Hang on one sec. I'm going to show it with a black background and then without. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty, but it didn't turn out anything like Dagmar, meaning my circles didn't do a thing. So maybe I did them too small, but I sure like the outcome. Let me take you in, center it. Oh, and I love how that kind of moves. Very cool. I will definitely be trying this again. So let me do it. Yeah. Well, let's see. I don't have a white. Oh, I know. Let me remove my board. And show it to you with the white background. That's not too bad either. But, ooh, I wonder, maybe it's the resin or whatever. I do have one little one, so I might try them a little bit bigger next time. But thank you, Daggy, for sharing your technique. And everybody, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you next time.